Afternoon, peeps. I just thought I'd do a quick video why Finn's having a later nap today because he didn't go this morning. My mum's coming back at 6, so why I'm having a latte, which is red hot. I just thought someone texted me, someone messaged me on Facebook, a friend on here and on Facebook and Instagram, and she was asking about the not the journals, but the even though she did buy one of my journals a bit ago. Thank you. The positive message drops or positive letters or notes or whatever you want to call them, about what she would like to write. But the first thing is as well, she sent me a very nice message saying I inspire her. I think it was I inspire her to be a bit more positive, you know, and do positive things. I mean, I get my inspiration off lots of people on YouTube as well, and motivational talkers, speakers and things like that. That's why I try when I can to watch a lot of motivational talks and nice documentaries on Netflix and things like that. Like I've said before, all the time, instead of watching things like the news and stuff like that make you feel down. But it was really nice of her to say that, and also she knows who I am. I don't need to mention her name because I don't know if she wants me to, but she said she wasn't sure what to write. What would she write in a positive message note letter? If she wanted to do a couple of positive drops, and I said I'd do a little video. But I was also thinking to who that was. You have already done one, but you did it through a text message on Facebook, private message to me, because you said to me how inspiring I am to you, which gives me a lot of happiness because you're telling me that I'm sort of helping you as well, which is that I've also, I've said before that that's what I come on here for as well. No matter how many subscribers I have or haven't got, if it just helps a few people, then it gives me a lot of joy anyway. And, I like chatting and stuff. But I would say, I can't really tell you what to write, but I would say start off with a note first, just a little something like how I started off. I'm thinking of writing a few more letters, or longer sort of bits than I did before. Just start off with a little note, and it could be something simple as, to whoever's reading this, have a fabulous day. Could be just have a fabulous day, or it could be, I don't know, keep smiling. Nothing's as ever bad as you think it is, and your dreams will come true. I don't know. You can write anything, or what would you like to hear what would you like to find in a note if you found a note on a bus or when you were out or something that would make you smile? Could just be something little like smile, you are beautiful, or whatever. Or you could, if you've got a journal, doesn't have to be one of mine, a journal, a book, whatever, you could start collecting, because I'm going to start doing this. I keep forgetting to write them down. I mean, I pin them on Pinterest, I keep them on Instagram, stuff like that, but I think, no, I should be writing them down and putting them on paper, in case you ever lost them through technology. Quotes, if you like any inspiring, beautiful quotes, get a book and just start writing all your favourite quotes in them. And you could just write a nice quote, long or short, in the note. That could just be it. It could just be a really inspiring, uplifting quote. You could just write that for now. But sometimes it is sort of hard to think what you were, a sort of positive message you're trying to give to someone that you've never met before. Obviously, if it was someone you knew, you'd know what to write, but just maybe start off like that, quotes or just little sayings. And if you wanted to write sort of more of a letter form, like a short one, just think about what you'd like to hear if someone wrote something. You could just jot it down and just plan it out first, and then tweak it. So you think I'm just trying to think if I've wrote something down. Hang on a minute. I think it's in my other book. You could write ideas down so you can keep them. Oh. Sure, I was writing one out the other day. I better throw it on a piece of plain paper and chucked it in the bin by accident. I'm sure. Just let me check this. Let me check my journal again. Just check. Might have done. Nope, I've lost it, but I was trying to write one down somewhere. Don't know where I've put it. I bet I've chucked it away by accident. But yeah, if you're not sure, just like I said, write quotes or anything like that, or little sayings. It could just be to whoever's reading this. Believe in yourself. You know, you are worthy. Positive things start to happen if you think. You know, if you think positive. The world's your oyster. Follow your dreams. I don't know, just little. I can't really say because I get a bit like stuck. I'm not very literate or whatever you call it. But like I said, the easiest way is to just write something small or write some quotes out. You can put who the quote's by. You can leave your name on the note letter or not. It can just be anonymous. You don't have to worry about that. But also, it's a nice thing to do if you've got kids. It's a nice thing to do where you can, you know, get little, could just be on random pieces of paper, scrap paper, card, or you can pretty them up. You can get your kids to put stickers on them. You can put glitter on them. You can fancy them up to your heart's content, and that is, you know, you could get your kids to do. You might write if they're not at the age of writing, but they like sticking, or they're not very good at writing, and obviously because someone needs to read it, and if a younger kids wrote it, maybe they won't be able to sort of read it properly. So you could write in it, but you could get your kids to decorate the outside or the inside, put glitter and put stickers on, so it's all fancy and pretty. So that's something maybe your kids can do in the holidays. Is a good idea now they're off school, finishing school. You know, something like that. You could have a girly night where you get your girls round. You know, normally if you're having a girly night in and having a bit of a drink, maybe you could all sit round, you know, have a drink, bit of a, you know, some snacks and stuff, and you could all just write notes out, even if it's just one each. Glam it up if you want to, like I said, glitters and stickers, and then, you know, you've all got a note to put somewhere for someone to find, and that's a good idea as well. Or, you know, even if you've got your kids' friends staying over, you know, they're having a sleepover, that could be another thing they could do if they're older. Or, like I said, just prettying the paper up, and you can write in them. Anything like that is good. Kids love sticking and gluing, so they'd love doing that anyway. And also, if you're out at a park one time, not like an Easter egg hunt, but your kids might enjoy sort of, we don't have to be in a park, but wherever you're going, hiding them or leaving them on a bush, you know, but making sure that they're left where someone is going to see them, not like stuck somewhere where you totally can't see the paper and no one's going to find it, otherwise there's no point. But kids enjoy doing stuff like that. You know, you could say, you know, hide these, but make sure someone can see them, but don't let anyone see you doing it. They've got to be found, sort of thing. You know, kids love all that, so I think that's a good idea to get your kids involved as well. And they'd probably think it was quite a nice thing as well. On the other side of that, I'm sure I've heard about pebbles and stones. You know, when you get the round flat ones, if you're out with your kids at the beach, or, you know, you go somewhere where there's rivers and there's quite like nice flat stones, it's an activity for kids to do. Get them to collect some stones, you know, biggish ones, not piddly ones, so you're not going to be able to write on them. You could go home, you could get the kids to paint them, then you could write on them on Sharpies or something. You could write a message on a stone where you could leave that stone somewhere, like again in a park or somewhere, and the person finds this stone with a message on, which they can actually take home and maybe keep as a paperweight or something. I don't know, but do you know what I mean? Loads of things you can do. Like if you remember, I did them seed bomb things where they were like little hearts where you throw the seeds, make a wish, and then that grows. When it grows, it, you know, if you've seen that one. If you don't, I might talk about it another time. But yeah, maybe just start off with just a little note with just something on as easy as smile, you're beautiful, or just put a quote in it. Start writing quotes down and saving quotes, because it's a nice thing for you to look back at as well, quotes, because they do make you smile when you see a nice quote and if it's uplifting and inspiring. I don't know if there's anything else I was going to say. I don't know when I'll be coming back chatting this week coming now, because it's kitchen week this week coming up now, and I don't know, my mum's going to be here and I just don't know. I might be able to get in my bedroom sometimes and maybe come for a little chat, but if I don't, it's not because I've disappeared off the face of the planet or I'm ill, even though I was a little bit poorly the other day. It's just because the kitchen's getting fitted and my mum's down, so everything's everywhere and stuff. So yeah. Oh, nails today. I've got 2 different hands again. It was this pink one. Now it's going, I don't know if you can see, like this. I've managed to do one thumb on this, but I need to get rid of that because I'm out next Saturday. But yeah, I just hope you've all had a nice weekend, and I dare you to make some message drops somewhere, even if it's just one when you're going shopping, or even I might do some for next week when I'm out and it's sort of in my area, but when I go out to the pub and leave some about or whatever. But yeah, I think I'm going to do more like a letter form, because I've done some of the little notes. I think I'll gear it up now to the letter form. If you didn't look on YouTube for the lady I was talking about in the Million Lovely Letters, I highly suggest you go and watch it, because she's really nice and it's just a very inspiring thing to watch. And what she writes to people is just so beautiful, which has made me want to step it up a gear to write little notes. So she sends them to people, but I leave mine about. But it was Jodie Ann Bickley, I think. It's on the other video I did for this. I think it was, I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me find it. Sorry, forgetting everybody's name. It was, see if I can find it. Because I know I'm going to say it wrong. It was Hayley B Sparkle Stitch and Stick comment, and she put a comment and she put a link to the Jodie TV program that I watched. See, I can't say your Sparkle Stitch. I want to say Sparkle Stitch and Bitch. I don't know why. Not that she is, you're not. It's one of them tongue twisters for me. It's not really, but it is for me, because I get things the wrong way around and stupid things like that. That's just how I am. But I don't mean that. She'll know. I don't mean that. But that's what would come out my mouth. If I didn't look at it, then I'd be like, Sparkle, Stitch and Bitch. No, I didn't mean Stitch and Bitch. I meant Stitch and... See, I don't even know now. I'm sorry, Hayley. But I'm sure you'll be laughing if you see that anyway. But check out her channel. But it's not Stitch and Bitch or whatever I just said. So... yeah, and I don't know if anyone saw on Instagram, I've been trying to, my crystal grid's up there and it got a bit knocked about, so I've had to I'm going to have to reset that off again and charge it. I will be coming back with some more witchy woo law of attraction stuff soon, but that'll be in another couple of weeks and stuff, and I'm hoping when I get the house sorted out, as in the kitchen, and everything gets put back in place, I'm hoping I find my moonstone ring, because I just don't know where it is. It's somewhere. But I hope you've all had a nice weekend. Rosemary, I hope you get your parcel soon, because I know I sent it and you said you weren't in, so you've had to reorganise to get it resent. Bummer. But I hope you enjoy the stuff that's in it. Kelly, I will get round to yours. I'm just absolutely brain dead at anything like that. I'll have to try yours this week, because I've just sent Rosemary's off, so it's a bit 2 prices, so I thought I'll have to send yours off, and I hope you're alright as well, because I've not heard from you for a bit. You might be on holiday actually, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll see you soon. And I'll be looking on Netflix after for something inspiring to watch, any documentaries. Anyone knows of any? Because I doubt there'll be anything on telly. There's nothing on telly now that Love Island's gone off, but that was just a bit of fun. But anyway, I'm yakking. I need to drink my latte and get a bit of chocolate before Finn comes downstairs, because he'll want it. and it's my dark chocolate, especially for me. Bye.